Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to be talking about border. All right, so this is our web page from previous tutorials, and so most of the times in your web page you might want to have a line surrounding this div 5. You might want to change the color of the line, so that's what we call border. All right, it surrounds an element. So we'll be starting continue from our previous. You can decide to continue from your previous style, or you can decide to create a new file. All right, so we can continue from our previous files. Okay, let's say I want to give this div2, the div with an id div2, a border. All right, and calling with the id, you have to use the pound sign and the name of the id, right? So I can start with border style, and with VS Code you can see different styles, right? So let's choose dashed, and let's see. So if I should refresh, you can see the effect, right? So that's what border style does. They have different ones. If you press Ctrl space in VS Code, it gives you an option of different ones. You can see dotted. We can use dotted, and you can see they are dotted. I prefer to use solid, right? Solid should be done. Yeah, prefer to use solid. Sorry, offset. Solid. Good, and it just give a complete border. All right. Another thing we can do is to change the color, right? So we can use the border color of, let's use blue. All right, and as you can see, the color has been changed. All right. Okay, we can try the border width. It's too thick. We can reduce the width. Border width, let's say 0.5 pixels. Right, so if I should refresh, you can see it has been reduced. We can turn it to 1 pixel. You can see how it is, right? All right, so there are a lot of things you can try. Right? If you just type border and you see different suggestions, right? So we can decide to use border left. Okay, before that, there's a shortcut that we can use to have everything, right? Instead of styling border style, border color, border width, we can do it with one line. So I'm going to comment this out, or let me just delete it. So we can, with the shortcut, we just have to type border colon, then the first that comes is the width, which is 1 pixel. You give a space, then the border style. In this case I want to use solid, and the border color, let's use red. All right, so just this one line of code has defeated the 3 line of code we wrote. And if I should refresh, you can see it's the same thing. We have 1 pixel, we have solid, and we have the red border. All right, so back to what I wanted to do. I would prefer to use that shortcut. I prefer to use this shortcut everywhere. All right, so I can decide to use border right. All right, then 1 pixel, solid. Okay, let's give it 5 pixel, 6 pixel, solid blue. So we should see a border at the right. Okay, we can see a border at the right of 5 pixels, solid, and the blue color. So we can decide to just give only the border bottom. We have the border bottom. Yeah, we have the border bottom, we have the border top, border right, border left. So there are a lot of things, a lot of suggestions who can work with border. So that's it for border. You can give anything you want. Sometimes you might be having a div, you want to give it border for emphasis. You can change the color, you can change anything. All right, so that's it for border. See you in the next tutorial.